the Portlaw election 2020. My name is Luke Renane and I am the returning officer for Portlaw constituency. My job is to make sure that the voting and counting of the votes goes smoothly. There are 6 parties in this election. Each party has selected one candidate to go forward and try to get elected. There are 3 seats in the Portlaw constituency, so 3 candidates will be elected and 3 will be eliminated. But I congratulate all of the candidates for having the courage to put their name forward for election. The candidates have gathered here this morning for the great debate, MedPharma International, who make many famous medicines that help us. Want to build a new pharmaceutical factory in the old Tannery site? Some of the parties think it's a good idea, and some think it's a bad idea. They will now make short speeches to try to persuade you to agree with them. The order of the candidates will speak in was decided at random. First, I would like to introduce Killian Murphy of the Hard Workers Party.
Good morning, fellow students and teachers. My name is Killian Murphy and I'm the candidate for the Hard Workers Party. I agree with building the pharmaceutical factory. I will share my point with you now. If we build a pharmaceutical factory, we can provide jobs, which means more money for local workers to spend locally. If we build a pharmaceutical factory, we can make more medicine and save more lives. We will ship them to pharmacies, hospitals and doctors all over the world. If we build a pharmaceutical factory, we will add great things to Portlaw. New roads, footpaths, housing estates, shops, parks and playgrounds. Our factory will be environmentally friendly. We will use wind turbines and solar panels to generate electricity. If we don't build the factory, Portlaw people will have to travel to work. And finally, the pay is going to be huge for working in the factory. These are some things we will hopefully achieve by 2025. Also, teachers will receive a massive pay rise and students from Portlaw NS will be allowed chocolates and sweets in school and no homework. Portlaw will achieve some great things this decade. Do you want that future? If so, vote number 1, Killian Murphy. Thanks to my team and the Hard Workers Party, we make Portlaw great again. God love us long.
Next, I would like to introduce Rachel Roach of the Brilliant Businesses Party.
Good morning all. My name is Rachel Roach and I am from a small business party called the Brilliant Businesses. I think the pharmaceutical factory will be brilliant for Portlaw because it will bring more jobs which will be great for a small employment village like Portlaw. It will also encourage people who normally drive to work to walk or cycle instead, therefore helping the environment. It will also bring more businesses to chemists, shops, doctors, etc. Hopefully it will also bring some cures for illnesses that aren't already being cured. It will also bring a great impact to Portlaw. It will bring huge business for us as well. There will be a lot more people coming to our shops. If you vote for me, it will be well worth it, as I will put in a Garda station, a secondary school, a good car park, better roads and a petrol station. As these will all help make Portlaw a better and wonderful place. If you think that something else will make Portlaw great, I encourage you to tell me. I will do great things for Portlaw. Vote Rachel Roach as your number 1. You won't be disappointed with your decision. Thank you for your time to listen to me. I really appreciate it. Have a great afternoon and remember, vote me as your number 1. Would you like to improve your village? Would you take the chance to vote for what is right? Will this make Portlaw a better place to live in? If you answer yes to any of these questions, then you need to vote Rachel Roach. Thank you.
Next, I would like to introduce Ruby Reid of the Farmers Party.
Muck and Tractor Party. We are here today looking for your votes because we are against this chemical factory in Portlaw. It is a bad idea. The clear disadvantages of operating a chemical factory in Portlaw are: Portlaw is a small village and there would be too much traffic coming from the factory for the amount of people that are walking or are just out and about every day. It would also lead to very high costs. Now on to how it would harm all the farmers. It is very bad for the environment. It is also non-renewable. The best quality meat comes from Ireland, but soon it won't, because of all these factories and the air pollution it's causing. Do you really want to lose your tasty quality meat? It could also cause radioactive waste. It is bad for human and the animal's health. You will hear a lot of the other candidates saying why we should get a chemical factory. But do you really want to live in a polluted world? Vote number 1 for the Muck and Tractor Party, or else there'll be no milk, which means no ice cream. I would like to thank you for your time. I ask you to vote number 1 for me, Ruby Reid, as I will work not just for the farmers, but for Portlaw and the people in the area. Very much of us.
Next, I would like to introduce Clodagh Shanahan of the Environmentalist Party.
Good evening all. I am Clodagh Shanahan Rice and I am from the Environmentalist Party. We are also known as the Hippies, and I am the candidate for our party. We are against building the chemical factory because it will pollute our environment, and if we even want to try and stop global warming and climate change, we have to start small. There is a canal and river that runs through that area also, and if any of the chemicals leak, we will have a major problem. It is one of the cleanest rivers in the country. We are also one of few to have mussels in our rivers. Are you going to risk polluting our rivers? The pharmaceutical factory will take up valuable room that could be used to plant trees or farm crops, parks, or we could have a walkway by the river or join Carmore to the greenway through the woods. It would bring a lot of business into the town for small business owners like shops, cafes, etc. To make the chemical factory, they'll also be using cement, concrete and other resources like that. Those materials will be sucking in lots of valuable oxygen. I'm sure you've heard of those hard workers saying that they want to have this chemical factory. But they are really only saying that because they want jobs. Now, what do you think is more important? Saving the earth for our children and their children, and so on, or getting the job of building a chemical factory and ruining the planet? We will also plant a tree for every vote that our party gets. So remember, vote Hippies number 1, and thank you for your time from the Environmentalists.
Next, I would like to introduce Emily Walsh of the Vocal Locals Party.
Hello friends, good morning. My name is Emily Walsh. As you may know, they're thinking of putting a chemical factory in our beloved town of Portlaw. In my opinion, it's wrong and dangerous. As a member of the Vocal Local Party, and as a member of this community too, I have seen both views and know exactly what we all need. I have come to warn you from Chelsea that the Moneybags Party and those greedy, brilliant business owners are trying to apply for their own selfish needs. And I beg you to think. Small business owners only want it for themselves, only reaping the benefits. They don't care about you, all they care about is customers and money. The Moneybags Party, true to their name, only care about money, not you or your safety. The workers just want a job, they would do anything to make money. They don't care how they get it, or who has to be hurt to get it. These parties, though they may have some good points, have shown many more flaws. And if you vote for me, I'm going to stop this. and protect us all. We live in a beautiful area, a friendly neighbourhood, and with the pollution and gases from the factory. After all, who wants to live in a smoke-filled, desolate Portlaw? Do you want a massive factory driving people and tourists away? And if you still think that people get jobs, yes, that is true. Some people get jobs. But that doesn't mean the locals will. They could have already picked people, or you don't know and are you really going to take that risk? And if you think it won't affect you, you are wrong. The factory would mean population boost, which means more children and bigger classes. That means more work for the teachers and less fun activities for the children. I've seen the horror of what the chemical factory will cause, and you all as a community can help by voting for me, because who hasn't been constantly pestering you for your vote? And last of all, as a member of the community too, I know how stressful and scary an election can be, and I hope that I can put you at ease. Goodbye, have a good day.
Finally, I introduce Queen Doherty of the Moneybags Party.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and fellow candidates. My name is Peter Doherty and I am representing the Investors Party, also known as the Moneybags. You are probably asking the question, why vote for me? What's so special about us? Well, I'm here today to convince you that voting for us will be the best decision you will ever make. Our party strongly believes that the pharmaceutical factory should be built here in Portlaw. Firstly, our plan is to invest a substantial amount of money into the factory to build high-tech filters. These filters will stop all pollution into the air and into our local river Clodagh. The local community, especially the farming community, need not worry, as our plan is to have extensive talks with both the local farmers and businesses to ensure no pollution into the locality. Secondly, the main reason why I believe this is a great idea is our pharmaceutical company will attract a huge amount of employment and will retain people in the local community of Portlaw. How many of you here today have aunties, uncles, brothers and sisters working abroad because they can't get work here? We aim to stop this. Our factory will give huge employment within the factory and will also help our existing local shops and businesses. These will be busier and employ more people. Portlaw will become a hive of activity. We aim to put Portlaw on the map. Thirdly, the pharmaceutical company will help all of the small business owners and local shops and companies in Portlaw. All of the new employees in the factory will be using the services in the local community of Portlaw. The empty houses and housing estates will now be filled. Shops will be busier and Portlaw will be a better village to live in. Finally, we are a pharmaceutical company and we intend to work closely with both the chemist and local health centre to make both of these facilities bigger and better. It is also our plan to help all community groups such as the local JDA and soccer club. I asked you a question at the start of today, why vote for me? So to answer that, if you want your aunt or uncle or brother or sister to work here in Portlaw, then vote for me and be part of this exciting journey in putting Portlaw on the map by bringing this factory to our village and creating large employment. Look no further than Queevity. Thanks to my party members in helping me throughout the week, and thank you for taking the time to listen to me here today.
Thank you for paying such great attention to the candidates. It is obvious that they have worked really hard on their speeches. Next, after a little break, we will be called back here to the hall to cast your votes. There is a space beside the name of each candidate. Put the number 1 beside your favourite candidate, number 2 beside your next favourite, and so on. This means that if your favourite gets elected or eliminated, your next favourite will get the vote. Thank you for your time and good luck to all the candidates.